Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this week's video, which has a theme of struggling. Struggling in the snow. Struggling in the snow in darkness as well was also a bit of a theme on one evening. But generally we've encountered a few little stumbling problems along the way, including trees across the road and also articulated lorries blocking the road as well. Oh, and let's not forget my van with its stupid little AdBlue fault that's also decided it now doesn't want to restart again in a few miles. Happy days. So I phoned the RAC. I read on a forum that the RAC have a computer that can plug in, and therefore phone the RAC, make use of my membership. I waited about 4 hours, and then I got a call off the patrol guy who talked me through a few things on the vehicle, and that message has gone now. And today we're going to do a bit of driving, which means that I'll be able to tell you more about whether it's fixed it permanently or not. So we're currently parked up on the other side of Loch Lomond to where we were last week, and Rob's joined us as well from Pack the Van and Go. And what we decided is we're going to go for a little drive. Rob has this epic place he likes to visit, just sort of a tradition he's got, so we're going to head there. So get ready for a lovely drive along, as Mandy said last week, the bonny shores of Loch Lomond.
At the break of dawn, empty hotel room, just had to get up, get dressed, get out.
Right, that's it. We have made it to the Greenwelly Cafe. Avengers are assembled. All three vans all lined up. Nice bit of convoy action going on. So yeah, we're all just going to wander over now and go and get some pancakes. Everyone ready for pancakes?
So ready for pancakes. Rob's like, can we go get pancakes?
Pancakes! Let's go!
Okay, stop filming, let's go.
Let's go! Yes! With bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
Never seen a man so happy.
It's one of our favourite things.
It doesn't take a lot, does it?
Hot syrup.
It takes you lots. It takes me.
It takes you lots.
No, it takes me to make you happy. Trying to be, you know, all squishy
Romantic.
and yeah. So
Christmassy. Look at that. Proper bacon in there as well. All stacked underneath. Some maple syrup. Put some more maple syrup on because, you know, you can never have enough maple syrup. Look at that.
Boy.
you see, now I've got a recorder. We can do everything.
It's a YouTube moment.
Recording you, recording me.
Pancakes.
Look.
To me, to you, to
And we've
me.
got
Hash
some hash
browns.
browns. It's my video. Stay out of it.
So it's my video.
That was buzzing. And sadly, the last time we'll ever go there, because apparently they're closing it down, which is a bit sad, really. But yeah, American pancakes, bacon, maple syrup. What more do you want?
Hash browns.
Hash browns? Really?
No, I could have done with double the amount of pancakes and no hash browns.
All right.
Those
okay.
pancakes were amazing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the stack was 3 with 3 lots of bacon on there. It was quite nice.
Yeah, maybe having 6 might be a bit too much. Maybe just 5.
Oh dear. Right, so anyway, now get some fuel because it's nice and cheap up here, and then back down to, is it
Alexandria.
But before we got back on the road, Mandy obviously had to walk around all the little gift shops, looking at all the little things that she might want to buy to fill a van up, because that's what she does. And yeah, also looking around some clothes as well, because it was getting rather chilly, so some new trousers were in order, or as we call them from Manchester, pants, because they're pants, because you wear underpants, so you must wear overpants to go over them. Struggle is real, look.
It really is.
Short-legged people struggle to find outdoors clothing.
It doesn't need adjusting anyway.
So while Mandy's been doing some shopping, I've been doing some shopping as well for my van to get some parts sent to the lovely campsite that we stayed at last week. I spoke to Andrew and he said that was fine, but I've been getting lots of feedback online to say what the RAC had done was a temporary thing and I still needed to replace some parts on my van.
Show us your knickers. What was that for me? Yeah, Rob, especially. Rob John.
And that is the radio chatter that we have to put up with. So right, let's go do this. So we are, just for reference, we're just going to go straight back to the campsite. My van has been working fine, no errors. I want to put these new parts I've ordered to good use, so I'm going to fit them in the van, and then after Christmas, and yeah, we'll go and explore and see how the van's doing then. Back at the campsite, we've obviously pre-arranged with Andrew that we're coming, so that's all sorted out. So today's the day that we fit the new part and perform some other maintenance tasks that I've been advised to get sorted out on my van. But for now, it's breakfast, courtesy of the campsite. Thank you once again, campsite. Very helpful to provide free breakfast. If you've not seen anything about this campsite, please check out our previous video. The link will be in the description down below. So that is the AdBlue injector. And all that crud in there shouldn't be there. That should be quite a smooth surface in there. So that won't be helping with trying to spray AdBlue into this little sort of hole here. So I'll try and show you what's in there in a minute. But yeah, for now I need to clean that up so that it can spray the AdBlue properly. Alright, let's see if I can show you in there. So that's all coked up as well. And obviously that should be nice and clean to spray the stuff into the exhaust system. So the fact that that's all gunged up and it's all quite solid, as you can see, it's going to take some work to clean that out. So that's where the nozzle goes there. So that nozzle fits in there. This is the exhaust coming up from the engine. So the emissions come out of there. That sprays AdBlue in it. That then goes through the DPF. And then that one there is the NOx sensor, which is the part I'm going to replace, that then measures if the particulates that are coming out of the exhaust are clean or are at the right level. So if that sensor is faulty, or the nozzle isn't spraying the right amount of AdBlue, then the system's going to pick up that it's not operating as green as it should be, as clean, and throw up these errors on the dash. So yeah, that's the little injector, the AdBlue injector, cleaned up as best as I can. So that should operate slightly better now. And if we can get in there and see that, hopefully that now looks cleaner. The weird thing about this is I can't see that, so hopefully that is now much cleaner than it was before. So all I've got to do now is, like I say, clean these connections up, here, and then pop that piece back together, and then yeah, hope that in some way, shape or form, cleaning of this and changing of the sensor allows me to get back on the road. That'd be nice. Right now, I'm stuck here. Half of me is under here, freezing cold, and the other half of me is stuck out of my van, freezing cold and wet because it's raining. So yeah, happy days. All right then, so that's that back together now. This connector was a little bit dirty inside. The contacts are still being made, but I've cleaned all that out. This is the feed, the actual AdBlue feed that comes out from the tank, and obviously this is just the injector. So that's now clear in there, that's now clear. Those connections are now perfectly okay, and this is all clamped back down nice and tight. There are 3 sort of alignment prongs on this when it fits into this part, so you can't get it wrong. You just gotta, it's fiddly, especially being on the floor as I am now, but yeah, you can't get it wrong. Everything aligns back up correctly as you fit it in there. So yeah, fiddly job to do lying underneath it. as I am right now with the wheels on chocks. Probably far easier to do in a garage under a ramp, but you know, such is life on the road. So that's the old NOx sensor, and that connects up to that little block that's tucked away behind the exhaust bloody heat shield. So I'm going to try and work out if I can get that nut there and one over the back there on the opposite corner off. And then we've got this new one, so just going to then connect it back up, route this cable back through and put the NOx sensor back in, which is actually on the other side up there. Alright, so that's the new NOx sensor fitted, all nicely tightened in, all the cable all sort of rerouted back under here, and that's when this little sort of control box fits under there. So yeah, now I've got to go and see if this has all been worthwhile, and see if it comes up with any errors. Well, things didn't go quite to plan. The fact of the matter is, unfortunately, that the new NOx sensor isn't the right part. So as soon as the engine started, it cut off, and the little code reader I've got read a code that said NOx initialization error. So I put the old sensor back in, and at least the engine runs again now. So last time it was 50 miles that I did after the RAC kind of reset thing. So yeah, I've done that again, so there are no errors on the dash right now. I don't know if, you know, in 50 miles time enough AdBlue gets in there that the old existing NOx sensor can detect that's going through and that's working out all right. But then you'd look at everything I've done today as far as cleaning the AdBlue system, you would hope that is going to work better, and hopefully the old sensor, NOx sensor, will be able to see that everything's working better, and then it'll just carry on working. Fingers crossed. Those were today's shenanigans over and done with, and now I've got coats and all the clothes I was wearing and everything else all hung up, drying out, because yeah, I just got absolutely drowned out there. So yeah, my jeans are soaking wet through. Looks like I've wet my pants. Well, my pants are wet, so there you go. My jumper's soaking wet through that I was wearing. The coat's tucked away behind there. So yeah, just drying it all off. So it's another wet start in the day where we go for a bit of a drive to see what was going on with my newly cleaned AdBlue system. I just got to this park up and I've been treated by something you can probably tell. Blue sky and sun. I mean, like, how epic is that? It's quite a nice park up too, but just to have like warmth on your face. Quite nice views as well over there. But yeah, nice drive up here. There's looks like a little tower up there. Have a walk around. So it's one that Rob stayed at before, and it's Archie's birthday today, so we thought we'll bring Archie to a special place that he's been to loads of times for his birthday. But yeah, just remember the sun and the blue sky, just in case we don't see it again for a few days. Well, that was a little bit breezy, but the sun has, as you can see, popped its little head out again to say hello. It's probably the last bit of sun we'll get now. It's about 1:30 and the sun's been setting around about sort of like 3, something like that, when we're going to be able to see the sun. So Mandy's getting ready for work now, so I've just gone and set up all the Wi-Fi and everything, so it's all nice and fast for her to get her work done. And I suppose that gives me some time to get some work done as well. Good morning, folks. And what an epic sunrise that is. As you can hear, there are a chorus of diesel heaters going away this morning. It's very cold. It's about -2, something like that, last night. Yeah, I think we've all worked out now. Having diesel heaters on overnight, it's too dry, so the heat is too much. So yeah, you're just kind of snuggling overnight, and then first thing in the morning, whap the diesel heaters on and get nice and toasty warm. You can see the moon over there. That's cool. So we're off to find some mountains and some snow, because I mean, that's Scotland really, isn't it?
It is. This is, yeah, it feels like Scotland now.
This feels like Derbyshire or the Lake District.
Oh, really? It feels like the beginning of Scotland.
Yeah.
Now we've got a cold spell.
So today we're off towards sort of Balmoral. What's it called?
Braemar. Through the Glenshee Pass.
Ooh, sounds epic. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some nice views. It's supposed to be sunny today, isn't it?
Yeah, the mountain pass to the Glenshee ski area, so it's
Nice.
should have snow with it.
So we just got here now, and that was an epic drive up that mountain pass. Proper epic mountain pass. Absolutely loved it. So we just made it to Braemar, I think it is. Yeah, absolutely stunning place and stunning road over the top as well. I think it was the military road or Glenshee Pass. Anyone fancy sledging?
No. I think if we do, we need to buy a sledge
Proper sledge.
with handles and brakes.
And brakes, yeah. Preferably padded as well.
Yeah. You just need to get yourself padded. We'll bubble wrap you.
Oh yeah, one of those like motorbike suits where
It's got the little gas canisters in and it goes.
yeah, like in a hairbag. That'll do. Get one of them.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Visiting this little town, Braemar, was a great idea. Obviously, probably a bit out of season, and also the fact that it was Boxing Day meant that not a lot was open. So we headed off to somewhere very local called Balmoral Castle. You heard of that one? Where there's some sort of like, yeah, there's a big pyramid that you can go and look at. Yeah, heard of that one? Well, let's go find out what it is.
Hiya.
Hiya. Walking apart, this, isn't it? Uphill all the way.
We do need a good walk though.
Hate to tell you, Rob, but that's not the one we're going to.
I think it should be me you hate to tell.
Come on, you can do it.
Can I?
Come on. If I can, you can. Made it this far. That was quite steep. But this isn't over yet. If you're ever going to do this, just want to say, It's uphill a lot. I will say one thing though. So far, my leg's been okay. It's tough this, isn't it?
A tubby 47-year-old menopausal short arse, yes. Yes.
We're nearly there, up the path. Made it this far. We can make it all the way. This is a real hike. So either give yourself a few hours to do it and don't rush up like we're trying to do because it's going to go dark soon. Or, you know, heed the warning and know your limitations. But who wants to do that? I think it's extra special covered in snow as well, with the picturesque snowy hills behind it. So, worth it?
Yeah. I mean, we needed to stretch our legs anyway. We've been cooped up driving for a bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, definitely good. The views are spectacular.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
mind just that. Then, yeah.
Well worth it. But someone's trying to G us up now to go back down. Apparently it's a piece of cake to go back down.
Yeah, it's going to run.
Run down, I don't think so.
No.
Alright. Let's get a backpack with a couple of rocks.
You know what we need? We need a sledge and then we can just sledge down.
The boggin.
That'll be fine, won't it?
Ew.
Run-ins!
Oh, yeah. Does that make me John Candy?
Oh, I don't even know who I am in that one.
Ah, dear.
Yeah.
That is cool though. We made it back down. We haven't died or anything, have we?
No, I don't think I'm dead.
No?
No.
Pretty sure we're not.
No.
So the only thing I can say is it's got a little bit cold now.
Yeah.
It is getting a bit dark and we haven't got to our park up yet.
Yeah.
So Rob's shooting off up front because he's like, it's on a mission. He's our guide and he's like, we're behind schedule, for God's sake. But
Sounds like Rob.
yeah, the normal gates and everything are closed in Balmoral. So we had to go that way. Nice Christmas tree. From the Christmas tree to the van. How are you feeling after your drive today then?
Overstimulated.
I think you did really well.
Thank you.
And gave us some little hints and tips about driving in the snow, which is to keep your revs as low as possible, around about 1500 RPM. So choose a gear that keeps you in that kind of rev range and accelerate gently, and try and use lower gears to decelerate rather than touching the brakes. So that help?
It did help a lot.
Yeah.
It did. And if there is a point that you're allowed to put the revs on a little bit to help you pull you straight out of something,
Yeah.
if you are getting a bit twitchy.
Should we sign off then?
We should.
Yeah. Because my hand's going cold.
I need to put my heating on.
And it's getting to that time of the week where I need to edit this video, so you guys can get to see it.
And hopefully I'll get a video edited tomorrow so people can actually see anything from me this week. Yeah.
We're going to talk about your new set of underwear because of how many times you skidded out. Not that kind of skidding.
No. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah.
Yes, not those. Although it was probably a close call.
No, yeah.
I did have a twitchy, a very very twitchy, almost full circle moment.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
you did well though.
I recovered well. I think.
The driving skills will improve, no doubt, the more you do it. So,
Yeah,
Very
I'd like to stop
confident.
doing it right now though. That'd be
you
good.
know, maybe.
Uh,
Right then, folks. So, thank you very much for watching,
Yes.
and happy New Year to you all. As in, this will hopefully be out on New Year's Eve, assuming Mandy doesn't sap all the internet away.
Well, only a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you all have a fantastic New Year celebration, and may 2024 bring you everything you've asked for.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week
You will, guys.
with more snow and broken trees and everything. Yay!
See
you later,
next week,
folks.
guys. Bye.